Today is going to be a short episode because something terrible happened. Somehow I lost all my footage from both Sunday and yesterday, so there's no vlog. Everything that I recorded is just gone. So really quickly, I just want to go over everything that's changed in the latest update. You've probably gotten it by now. It's 0.43 for Android and 1.13 for iOS. It's a really small update. There wasn't a whole lot changed, and a lot of people were really disappointed with the update notes, but you know, at least it's something, right? So the first thing that's changed is eggs are now different colors. You can see that my 5K eggs are orange, my 10K eggs are purple, and 2K eggs are still going to be green like you're used to. You can also see the different colors of the eggs when you spin the Pokestop, so as you see the egg coming out of the Pokestop, you can know immediately whether you got a 2, 5, or 10K. In the journal, they're all still going to show green though. There's been a small visual update for the Pokemon summary screen, so you can see it looks pretty different right away. The text is all bold now, there's a type icon added for the Pokemon's type, and also type icons next to the move types, but still no types showing when you're choosing Pokemon in a gym. Hopefully that's coming soon. It's nice. I mean, these updated pages actually do look really nice. They look a lot cleaner. The icons are a really nice touch. Not a huge change though. There is also a new UI shortcut added. If you just swipe down on any menu screen, you'll see that X appear. When you let go, it's the equivalent of pressing back or the little X button at the bottom. And you can do it from anywhere. Check it out. So, nice little new shortcut there. It's good to see they have people working on the important things. This change doesn't really affect a whole lot of you, but they've added a low battery indicator for Go Plus, which is a huge deal because previously there was no way of knowing when you needed to replace your Go Plus battery. I have no idea where my Go Plus even is right now. Oh, there it is. So my battery is not low right now, but here's what that icon looks like for those of you who have Go Plus. I guess you could probably figure that out once it showed up. I'm sure you could figure out what it meant, but there it is. So that's it for the announced changes with the update, but now I just want to go over some other things that have changed, and not necessarily for the better. So one thing you may have noticed is that when you're looking at Pokemon, sometimes you might see, let's see if we, there it is, a glowing ball of light for Pokemon that you haven't looked at yet. And after a couple seconds, the sprite will load. These are all, there you go, there's another one. What that actually means is that your game is downloading that Pokemon's 3D model. It's not saved on your phone, and apparently it's not cached on your phone for very long either, because sometimes even after you've downloaded that model, if you close the app and come back to it, you might have to download it again. So that is going to use a lot more data. Some people have reported that Pokemon Go is using 3 times the normal data that it used to use since this update, just because it has to download those 3D models again. And I'm not sure what changed. I'm not sure why it's having to download them all over and over again now. It's pretty unfortunate, and it's not like you can download them once and then they'll be saved on your phone. People are reporting that they've downloaded them all on Wi-Fi to save data, and then when they go out a couple hours later, they're out in the field on cellular data, and they have to download them again. So really, really bad change, especially for people who have limited amounts of mobile data. Hopefully it's just a bug. Hopefully it's something that Niantic can fix quickly, because that's going to be a pretty big deal, and honestly could probably stop a lot of people from playing because they might not have enough data to download these Pokemon models day after day. Another new issue is that if you're playing music in an external application, you switch back to Pokemon Go, once it loads, Pokemon Go is always going to take priority, and it's going to stop your music. If you have controls in your notification dropdown, you can play from there, and it works. But if you have to switch back to the application to start playing the music again, when you go back to Pokemon Go, it's going to stop that music. My game just froze. I think it's time for a phone upgrade. 2 gigabytes of RAM is just not enough when I'm trying to record my screen and play Pokemon Go and do anything else outside of those 2 things. It just doesn't work. Pixel, maybe? But anyway, there you go. Coming back to Pokemon Go again, pulls focus, stops your music from playing. It's not a huge deal for me because I don't really play music on my phone while I'm playing the game, but I know a lot of people do, so it's kind of a bummer. Again, if you have that controller in the notification shade, you can use that, but if the music player you have doesn't have that option, you're out of luck. So that's it for the update. That's actually pretty much all that's changed in the game. Like I said, not a huge update, but I do want to talk a little bit more about this upcoming Halloween event. We know that it doesn't start at midnight, October 26th local time, because it's already October 26th in New Zealand, and they're not experiencing double candies yet. A lot of people have said that Ingress events, that's Niantic's other game, start based on UTC, that's Universal Time something. What does UTC stand for? Coordinated Universal Time. And it's not even at midnight UTC. A lot of Ingress events have started at 10 a.m. UTC. So we really don't know exactly when this event's going to start, but it should be sometime within the next 24 hours. At the very latest, I think it would be midnight, October 26th, San Francisco time, where Niantic's headquarters is located. If you're following on Twitter, I'll make sure to tweet as soon as I find out the event has started, and by tomorrow's upload, the event should definitely have started. I've also gotten a lot of questions on how to maximize your efficiency during this event, so my suggestions are: 1, if you're saving up coins, if you're hoarding coins from controlling gyms, use those coins to buy incubators, because hatching eggs is already the best way to get candies for Pokemon. But with double candies, you're going to be able to get a lot of candy from each egg hatch. I think the minimum that you'll get is 10 candies, and the maximum is not 70. I said 70 before, but I think it's actually 64 candies is the most that you'll be able to get from hatching a 10-kilometer egg. So, I'm stocking up. I'm hoarding 10k eggs right now. I have 6. I'm going to try to get more, but if I can't get a full bag of 9 before the event ends, I'm just going to go ahead and hatch everything that I have. I'm going to be hatching all the 5Ks throughout the event because I definitely want to get a lot of candies. And if I can hatch a Lapras, a Snorlax, a Dratini from any of these 10k eggs, I would be so happy with getting a lot of candies for those. Now, the other suggestion that people ask is, who should I set as my buddy Pokemon? And really, just like when the buddy system came out, it's totally up to you. You can set the Pokemon that you want to power up, because you're going to get a lot of candies for that. You can set the Pokemon that you need to evolve. So for me, currently, I'm walking with Charmander because I don't have Charizard yet. Once I get enough candies for that, or maybe once the event starts, I'll switch over to Grimer, because Charmander is a nest Pokemon. I could go to a Charmander nest and catch a few Charmanders. Let's see. Right now I have 84 candies for Charmander. That means I need 41 candies to get Charizard. Now, 41 candies, that's, if I get 4 candies per 3 kilometers walking, I would have to walk 30 kilometers with Charmander, plus 1 more candy, but I would get that for evolving Charmeleon. So I'd have to walk 30 kilometers with my Charmander as my buddy to get enough candies. Or I could go to a Charmander nest, where every Charmander that I catch is going to be worth 8 candies. 6 for catching it, 2 for transferring. And if that's the case, I only need to catch 5 Charmanders. 5 times 8 is going to be 40 candies. So more than likely, once the event starts, I'm going to switch over to Grimer. So my suggestion is, if you want to evolve Pokemon during this event, choose the Pokemon that you can't find in the wild. Grimer is a lot rarer than Charmander is, I think, for most people, and Grimer is not a nesting Pokemon. There are no Grimer nests anywhere in the world that I know of. Honestly, I should be walking with it right now, but I'm going to finish this last kilometer before I switch it out. The last suggestion that I have is stock up on Pokeballs. You're going to be trying to catch as many Pokemon as possible during this event because, like I said, every catch is going to be worth 8 candies if you transfer it. So you're going to need a lot of Pokeballs to catch a lot of Pokemon. Farming Pidgeys for XP during this event is actually going to be really good because every Pidgey is worth 8 candies and it only takes 12 to evolve. So that means every 2 Pidgeys you catch, you're going to be able to evolve one for 500 experience, 1,000 if you have the lucky egg on. So another thing that you might look into buying is a Pokemon storage upgrade. Right now I've only upgraded once to 300 and I'm maxed out because I am actually saving up Pidgeys to do a Pidgey run. I know I said I don't like to, but I might as well. I'm catching all these Pidgeys anyway and I'm just going to do it. So I'm actually going to go ahead and upgrade my storage again. I might even go all the way up to 400 because really, that's a bag upgrade. 200 coins is not a lot, especially considering I have 6,000. And I did spend money on those. That's not from controlling gyms at all, just so you guys know. So I'm up to 400 now. That should be enough space to do a pretty decent Pidgey, Rattata, Weedle, Caterpie XP run. So that's going to be it for this one. Those are my suggestions to prepare for the Halloween event. Think about who you need to evolve. Think about which ones you're going to be able to find in the wild and which ones you really can't find in the wild. And then beyond that, think about the Pokemon that you don't find in the wild that you want to power up. I might, if I can get enough candies to evolve everything that I need to evolve, start walking with my Aerodactyl that I just caught because it has the best moveset and good IVs and it's actually at a pretty decent level already. So if I can get more Aerodactyl candies, I'd like to power that up and start using it in gyms. But that's going to be it for this one. I'm sorry it was so short, but like I said, I lost all that footage and I'm pretty disappointed about it. But I will see you guys tomorrow. Before we end it, I actually do have a package to open. I have no idea what this is. But it showed up and I figured I might as well open it in case it's something channel related. Oh, I think I know what this is. You ready for this? YouTube! You've just done something very few YouTube creators accomplish. You had an astonishing 100,000 people subscribe to your channel. Well, it's about 450,000 more than that now, but... Oh, I thought it was going to be there. There it is. Trainer tips. The silver play button has finally arrived. 100,000 subscribers. Cool. So I just want to take this opportunity to say thank you to everyone who has subscribed to the channel. I know there's been concern lately about views falling, about subscribers falling, but for those of you who are sticking around, I really appreciate it, and I'm really looking forward to sharing a lot more with you in the future. Now, with this package opened, that's going to be the end of this video. Did they say it's there?
I don't know.
They look like they're catching something. Let's go. This might be Porygon. I'm gonna run for it.
Is it?
I don't know. They haven't told us to stop running yet.